The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, 143 pounds even. He stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall and fights as a southpaw. And his opponent, Conor Benn, 146 pounds, his reach just over 68 inches, and he stands 5 foot 8 inches tall.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Introducing Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations are... And there's the bell to start the round. Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to arch your back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left hook just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Swing and a miss. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
One punch could change everything. The Tartan Tornado is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. You want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the hook. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant lead blow. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He's got to use the jab better in this fight. They exchange punches. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A lot of effort being exerted here. That big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on it? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Suck it up. Suck it up. Do that.
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done it with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Swing and a miss with that left hook. This has been a very competitive round between these two. No rest for the weary.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That hook doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left hook missed. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. It's all offense all the time. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? He couldn't seize the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
He blocks the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Swing and a miss with that left hook. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we're seeing? A big whiff with the right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You up.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter punch caught him clean. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. Unlucky to miss with that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Holding nothing back here in the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything in return.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You think you can, but you...
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on both.
That left hook missed. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Incredible work rate. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight.
Despite what, down goes Ben! One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.